Hi guys, in today's video we're going to be continuing on with the theme of editing and manipulating the DOM. We're going to explore how to change nodes, delete them, and generally just mess around with the order, reorder them, change the properties of them so that they are reflected within the browser. This is particularly useful if we're trying to do rapid prototyping, if we want to experiment with a certain feature of HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. It's just a cool little way to prototype things. So with that said, let's continue on. Right, so I'm just going to open Chrome DevTools on Windows by selecting Ctrl-Shift-I. If you're on a Mac, that would be Command-Option-C. And I just want you to practice toggling Ctrl-Shift-I in, toggling in and out, getting used to that muscle memory, bringing up the DevTools. And a further way to get into DevTools is to right-click on anywhere in the page and select Inspect. Now, the reason why I'm getting you to reiterate this process is not that I'm trying to insult your intelligence, far from it. I'm trying to improve your muscle memory. So learning any new skill requires a certain level of intellectualism, but also it requires mechanical skills. Now, if we can coordinate our brains with the mechanics of our hands, our arms, our gestures, our eyes, and we can integrate all these skills together, it's much more likely that these concepts are going to be drilled home. And it's a key or an integral aspect of the learning process. So I highly encourage everyone to repeat. Repetition is key. Right, let's get on to manipulating the DOM. So if we want to change the text content of a node, for example, I can right click on where I want to change, click Inspect. This will bring up that particular node or element within the Elements panel. And if we double click here, I can change it to say this is the revised content. Enter. And if you glance over to the web page itself, you'll see that this change has been reflected within the browser. Now, yeah, granted, this is not the most stylistic change. So what I'm going to do is further improve on this by changing this H3 to a button, followed by enter. And as you'll see, we have a button. Now, again, not the most exciting of buttons. So let's further improve upon this button's visual aesthetics. We'll right click on the button, click add attribute. And for this particular example, I'm going to put in a CSS inline style, and I'm going to put style equals background hyphen color colon, and let's make it say a Ferrari red, which will just pop. Right, so I'm going to close that off with a quotation followed by enter, and you'll see that this button is now a nice Ferrari red. So if we go over to the button, it is a button. We can see it is a button. And we will see over in the styles panel that we have actually added a background CSS property to this button. One of Chrome's nice features is the ability to hide elements. So if I press the H key on the button which is selected, you'll notice that the button has actually been hidden. Now, the spacing is the same, the layout of the page is the same, it's just that the button's been hidden. So if I press H again, we can see that the button reappears, and we'll do a little toggle of it again. H, we'll do a little song, H, 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 H. Yeah, we won't do that one again. I do apologize for that slight detour in humor. But yeah, so we've got the button hidden, and similarly, if we want to delete the button, no surprises here, we're going to press the delete key. And there you go. In this particular example, we can see that the button has been deleted and it has not maintained the layout, the previous layout. Right, a nice feature of Chrome DevTools is the interactive drag and drop facilities. So if we have this button selected, for example, and we can see beneath that button we have 3 paragraphs within this enclosing div. Now let's say we're not happy with this particular positioning of the button and we want to experiment with moving it. We can just drag the button to a different location. This is a really nice prototyping feature. It's quick, it's clean, it's easy, it's instantaneous, and you just get, it's a nice little feature to mess around with your design. Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed that video. If you'd like to take your web development and computer science skills to the next level, then please consider subscribing to the channel if you're new. Smash that like button and place a comment down below for what you'd like to see in the future. Over and out.